friends, it's Yans with Yans Cozy Arcade, where we escape the chaos and find peace through games. So today is a little different because we are going to create my mini arcade. Let me explain. So me and my boyfriend, we are in a medium distance relationship. I call it medium because it's not long distance, it's not too far, but it's also not close enough till it's like down the street. So fortunately I teach, so I get to spend the summers at his place, but the drawback is that I often miss my cozy space. It's not so bad during the weekends because we spend time together, but during the week he still has to work, and so I'm just kind of stuck in limbo. And it's just kind of been sad. So thankfully we came up with the idea to create his other space into my little space. So I'm starting with his desk, his chair, his older PC, and his monitor. So yeah, that's kind of where we're starting. So my first thoughts were we have to change this desk to white. And I was originally thinking like a marble kind of coat or something, but I cannot alter his stuff too much, so I can't truly paint it. So I thought of the vinyl, that peel and stick kind, because that way you could just like take it off when you're done. Okay, so we're going to head to Target to find some vinyl for the desk so that I can transform it from black to more white. But I might do like a black and white setup though. I think I want like a white marble desk, and this is the best way to achieve that without changing his stuff up too much, because it's just for a while I'm here, and then, you know, we'll change stuff later. And possibly a floating shelf. I want to kind of get one for a discount, because the whole point of this is to try to not spend as much money, to spend as little amount of money as possible on transforming this setup. But yes, on the way to Target to find the vinyl, a marble or a white vinyl wrap for the desk, and maybe some floating shelves and anything else that I see for a good price. So we went to Target to look for that vinyl, and we came across like the marble, we came across plain white. So I decided to settle on the plain white one for around $7. So I feel like we were off to a pretty good start. And a lot came in that roll too. So then we went to check out some floating shelves, because in my space, that is what I use to hang my fake plants, because I can't keep real ones alive, and like my moon and my projector and stuff like that. So when we went to the aisle with the floating shelves, I saw one that was for a really good price of $12, but I don't know, it looked a little flimsy. I didn't really like it, and it wasn't like wide enough to fit anything, but I don't know, it was the cheaper option. But I ended up going with this nice floating shelf that had like the black bars on it for $25. So it was more pricey, but in the long run, I think it'll work a lot better. So back to plants. I needed to have some kind of fake plant on this shelf, you know, just before I left, or I wouldn't feel complete. So we went to Burlington to look for some fake plants. I wanted like a hanging one. And I found one, but it doesn't hang as long as the one at my house, but I do like the leaves on it, so I ended up going with this one for also around $7. So we kept shopping, going to Lowe's and things like that, just looking for just random stuff and, you know, just to hang out. And then we went back to the house to apply the vinyl on the desk. Okay, so we're going to start with putting on the vinyl. Like you guys have seen, I just picked up this all white vinyl from Target. So we're gonna put this on, and as you guys know, putting on vinyl is something else. So we shall see how it goes. I also got this shelf. Also got this leaf, and this is all we got for today. So that peel and stick vinyl is something else. If you've ever applied it, you know what I'm talking about. Those bubbles kept popping up, but somehow, some way, y'all, we made it work. And I realized I didn't like the fact that the vinyl was like hanging over the desk, so I ended up changing that later, but for the time being, it just gonna look how it looked. We also hung the shelf up, and I put my plant on it, and it immediately transformed the space. Like literally just the vinyl, the shelf, and the plant, I feel like made such a huge difference before I left. So I'm really happy with how it's turning out so far. We're just getting the computer set up, and the first thing I'm trying to get is Steam. So we're trying to get that working. Just these little changes just made a huge difference, and I'm just so happy that I'm able to create a cozy little space at his spot so that when I go there, I don't feel like I'm lost and in limbo and I don't know what to do. Like, I still want to stream, I still want to play games, I still want to do all of those things, and it was just really difficult trying to do those things like just on my phone or like on my iPad. So having this space, just amazing. So next I'm going back home to get as many things as I can to bring to this setup. So now I'm back at mi casa, back at my house. And so now pretty much I'm just going to go through all of my things and see what I can take to the other setup. I have a lot of like doubles of things. So like I'm probably definitely gonna take this Fifine mic over there because I have my Elgato one here, so I'll probably take this one, which is equally a great mic. So just things like that. I just gotta look around and see. I definitely need a keyboard, a mic. I'm probably gonna take the Elgato face cam over there and just some other things. I just gotta look around and kind of pick and choose and see what would look the best. But yeah, anywho, stay tuned. So I'm definitely gonna need a mic, I'm gonna need a webcam. I really want to bring one of my keyboards over there so that I can kind of really finish the space off and, like I said, be able to stream. So yeah, I got a lot of doubles at my place and I'm gonna use those things. Like Fifine was so nice enough to send me one of their mics, and so I'm definitely gonna use that in that space. And I have like an Elgato webcam that I wanna bring. So yeah, I got some ideas, but stay tuned. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I create this second setup. I'm so excited for what is to come, and this is only the beginning. If you're in the process at all of creating your setup, please let me know what are some essentials that you're adding to yours so that I can get some ideas. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I post every Friday, so stay tuned for more updates to this setup, and I will catch you guys in the next one.